We are near the Mthatha bridge, which is one of the bridges that were affected, and just behind me these houses are situated at Bedford here in Krizani, and as you can see there is some that are still wet outside, but some family members, I'm sure they were picking up the pieces. But you remember that earlier on as we spoke when we were at Mthatha Dam, there was a body that was recovered, and we are expecting the numbers to rise. But I do have Ms. Kuselwa Ranki from the Office of the Premier here in the province. Sisi, welcome to the SABC. And we heard about the latest number, which is 88. There are other bodies that have been recovered. And we also heard that you are planning to hold a day of mourning here in Mthatha. How are the plannings going so far with that?
As you have said, we really confirm that at this point the official statistics in terms of fatalities is sitting at 88, and we are still continuing with the search, which means that we may see the number rising once again. And as government, looking at the magnitude of this disaster that has affected our province, the Premier determined that on Thursday, the 19th of June, the province will have a provincial day of mourning, a day which we will use as government to remember all those that have passed on as a result of this incident. And though the number 88, you would understand that it is a number for everyone across the province, whilst the Mthatha area has been greatly affected, and as such we've decided that that day of provincial mourning will be hosted in Mthatha, in Dikolini village, so that we may get closer to the community and be able to bring comfort to them, the community that has been mostly affected by this. And plans are underway to prepare for such a day, and we are as government joined by various stakeholders, including the South African Council of Churches, that will assist in preparation and implementing such a program.
In our previous interviews, we were told that these flood victims have been getting counseling, but from where we went to today, we heard that they haven't received anything.
Counselling services are being continuously provided to all victims. You'll understand that earlier in the week, the MEC for Health indicated that at the mortuary, the government mortuary, what has been done is to set up a reception area where families, as they come in, they will then be provided with counselling services as well as spiritual healing. Even that service is being provided with support received from the local council of churches. Now, some of the families elected not to start with that service owing to the anxiety they have to ensure that they speedily identify their family members. At the various community shelters, we have our disaster management officials, we have our social security as South African Social Security Agency officials. We also have social workers that are part of the teams that are providing support to those families. To someone who says that I do need such support and I have not received such support, my recommendation is that they speak to the center manager so that they can organize such support so that they begin the process of coming to terms with what has occurred in this area. And it may be someone who did not necessarily lose a family member, but just the trauma and the unexpectedness of what has occurred here require people to be undertaken through those counseling services.